Welcome back to MLB Tonight, national pregame show presented by MLB Pro Spirit. We are so excited for opening day, and we are celebrating it with the Commissioner of Baseball, Rob Manfred, who joins us now. Happy opening week, Mr. Commissioner. This is your 11th opening day coming up as Commissioner of Major League Baseball. My first question, are you back to your normal sleep schedule after all the action in Japan? Because Harold, he keeps dozing off. He's not back to normal yet, Rob.
Can I tell you something? I'm with Harold. I woke up this morning at 8:30. The last time that happened, I was in junior high school.
It takes a toll on you, man. Unbelievable. Hey, but
Harold, I just want to warn you. Everybody's saying to me when I say that, it's not just the jet lag, it's your age. So, I don't know. I'm not loving that theme.
So I'm feeling great then. I'm changing that. I'm feeling great. Hey, I want to ask you about Japan, though, because it was absolutely amazing. Two things that stood out. One, when Shohei and his appeal in the country, but when he go to the plate, dead silent. I mean, they were so engaged. How's his impact been with growing the sport over there?
Just unbelievable. I mean, Harold, you saw it. You couldn't drive 3 blocks in Tokyo without seeing a picture of Shohei Ohtani. We met with the Japanese commissioner's office, and they actually said to us that Shohei and Japanese players in general coming to the U.S. has been a tremendous benefit to the growth of the game in Japan. They're attracting more young people, more great athletes to the game. The quality of the play in Japan is going up. And, they set an attendance record last year. They do 56 million people in Japan. For a country that size, that's some sort of an accomplishment.
Yeah, and having seen that and the impact of what's going on over there, what's our plans for expanding and growing with Japan as we move forward?
Yeah, we came back and, sort of number one on our priority list. We know we're going back next year for the WBC. We almost certainly will play one of the early rounds in Tokyo. Usually what has happened in the WBC, it would be Japan, Korea, Taiwan, and another country. We're certainly going to repeat that. And, as soon as we get going on the next CBA, we're going to be looking to do a play plan with a lot of activity in Japan. We need to get back. We need to expand the number of teams that are attractive over there, but we need to be in that market on a regular basis.
Commissioner, it's Dan. The pitch clock was a rousing success. You tried the ABS system in spring training. What is the feedback you've heard from the players and from the coaches?
Yeah, we have had really positive feedback in general, and not exclusively, but in general, the feedback has been really positive. You get the sort of suggestions around the edge, like we should get another challenge in the 9th inning or in extra innings, those sorts of suggestions, which, we're obviously open to. But I think it was a success for us.
The World Series was unbelievable, right? Dodgers, Yankees, you couldn't dream up a better matchup. The action in Japan was electric. It feels like there's a ton of momentum right now around Major League Baseball. What are you hearing from future potential media partners about the sport in general and how they view it? And how would you describe the current and maybe future media landscape for Major League Baseball?
Yeah, look, it's been interesting. Because of the developments with ESPN, we have had just outstanding incoming interest with respect to doing business with Major League Baseball, both from existing partners and from some new partners, both traditional media companies and new media companies, streamers that are interested in our content. We're really excited about that incoming and are hoping to capitalize on it. I think that going forward, we have probably 3 priorities. Number one, we want our reach to be better. As the cable bundle and the RSNs have declined, we have a lot of people who don't have access to baseball, and we need to improve that. We need more broadcast television where people can get at games. We'd like to be on broadcast TV more than once a week. Secondly, we need to make the fan experience easier. I'd love to get to a situation in which we have a digital product available. Fan can go in and buy whatever they want to buy, what game, without market blackouts. And if the game isn't available in that digital product, there's only 1 or 2 other places, probably a broadcast location where the game can be found. So it'll be simpler for fans, number 2. Number 3, it's obviously revenue. I mean, lifeblood of the game, and we need to capitalize on the momentum that you referred to earlier and make sure that we continue to grow our revenue.
And one of the things happening, too, Mr. Commissioner, is the fans are getting younger. Viewership is getting younger. And, I go back to a few years ago. You started letting the players wear different colors on uniforms, broke down a lot of the different codes. I remember even Players' Day with nicknames on it. a lot more freedom. And I think it's drawn in a younger crowd. Was that part of the strategy? And are you seeing the viewership getting younger?
Yeah, look, we were up 18 to 34, double digits on every platform last year. And look, it's been a broad-based effort. The loosening of the rules that you talked about was one thing. Number two, I think the continuing use of technology in the game, and that's a big part of what ABS is about. Younger people like technology. They like the idea of using it to get things right. I think that's important. Number three, hats off to the clubs. They have done a great job with our live product in the stadiums, creating alternative experiences, stand-up bars that attract young people to come to the games because they are out and they're consuming the game in a way that feels good to them. And then last, I'd say social media. You know, we made a huge push to engage our players. And the players have done a phenomenal job on social. We've tried to make it easy for them through our partnership with Greenfly. And I think that's had a big impact in terms of making the audience younger. Last, you know, does go back to what Dan mentioned. The game on the field is faster, more action-filled, and that also has helped.
You know, when you took over as commissioner, you really said you wanted to make the game more national. So when we were relaunching MLB Tonight and we moved to the 5 p.m. time slot, and this is the first time we've done this show, Rob, where they were like, you want to do a different name? So we were like, you know what? MLB Tonight, the national pregame show. Do we owe you like some sort of credit line for naming the show, Rob?
Can I tell you something, Greg? You deliver the audience. You don't have to worry about giving me any credit.
We have a job to do. Rob, thank you so much. Happy opening week. It's going to be a magical season. We appreciate your time, okay?
All right, guys, good luck, huh? And congratulations on your start.
Here now is my Greg's List. Do you guys mind if I do a Greg's List? So this list is my personal opinion. That is the crux of this Greg's List. Our quest to find out who is number one on Greg's List. You guys can hang out with me while we do this. And you are number one on Greg's List. And now, if I was going to do the biggest storylines for opening week, the launch of the new MLB Tonight national pregame show might be number one. But they asked me to give you the best storylines for just opening day. So here are my 9 biggest opening day storylines as we celebrate this baseball eve. At number 9, Posey Ball returns to San Francisco. This is a guy that won 3 championships because he played every inning like it was game 7. He's returning situational hitting to San Francisco. He's going to lead the front office in different ways that we're seeing from other organizations. Buster Posey as the GM is huge. Number 8, Halo Mike Trout. Yeah, the Halos got their best player back. He's playing right field for the first time in over a decade. And to see him in camp, he's a chiseled specimen. He is ready. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He's ranked 39th in the top 100 players right now, and he's mad about it. Mike Trout's going to be great. Belly to belly. Remember, his dad was a Yankee. We get Belly 2.0. Cody Bellinger is going to debut with the New York Yankees sitting behind Aaron Judge. I'm going to complain about that until they flip-flop those two guys. So, Aaron Boone, I hope you're ready. Number 6, the Toronto. Yes, it's Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Will they continue the trend of epic, historic walk-year performances? We have more of Vladdy Guerrero come later in the show. He might not be in a walk-year anymore. We'll talk about that, but Bo Bichette certainly will be. Number 5, biggest storyline going into opening day. Garrett Crochet is the new beast in the AL East. The Red Sox have a clear-cut ace. His swing and miss stuff is elite. Garrett Crochet has changed the way we look at the Red Sox. He's one of the biggest storylines. Number 4, Snell, yeah. Can we not overlook how great Blake Snell is? He is going to be incredible. He's my pick to win the National League Cy Young Award. It would be his 3rd, which essentially books his ticket to Cooperstown. I know. Number 3, I thought about making it number 1, I'm not going to lie. Paul Skeens' sophomore season for the ages? Question mark. We might see the greatest second year anyone's ever put together. I'm expecting an ERA low 2s, over 200 innings, because I got the Pirates winning the Central. Yeah, I said it. Don't be mad, Terry Francona, because the Terry Francona era begins. That's a huge storyline in Cincinnati. They got the right guy at the right time because the Reds are about to be a playoff team. I really believe Terry Francona is going to impact the Cincinnati Reds, but number 1 has to be the $765 million man. Juan Soto debuting for the New York Mets. He's looked so great in spring. He wears the uni well. He's happy. He wants to be there. Francisco Lindor loves his energy. To watch Juan Soto carry that over has to be the number 1 storyline going into opening day. Are we cool with that?
Yeah.